this. Golden State last year got beat by 40 in the regular season, 30 multiple times, 20 a half dozen times. In the NBA, it's different. Like I told you yesterday, in basketball, if you go to the YMCA and I got the best players, I can size you up and be like, oh, no, we'll win this game based on when we feel like winning it. You can't play hard an entire 82-game season. It's not like baseball. Baseball, 60% into the game, your starting pitcher didn't go sits on the sideline. Tom Brady in the middle of the third quarter doesn't decide, okay, can't play anymore, his arm's sore. Kobe Bryant's not like in his prime, third quarter, go down, sit down, his arm is sore. Baseball's, hard to predict. Basketball is really easy to predict. I got the better five, I win. So you're constantly psychologically trying to deal with that and motivate yourself when you clearly have better players over a 5-month stretch. All right, here we do it. I'm the stockbroker. Buy, sell, and hold. Here we go.
Time to buy, sell, or hold. I'd buy that for $1. Colin will decide if he'll buy it, sell,
I want you to sell,
or hold. Please hold.
By the way, the Warriors, I just looked it up, won 58 last year. I think they'll win 2 less this year. They're going to rest Curry, they'll rest Durant, and they'll rest Clay more.
Yeah, they could win 75 if they wanted to.
Of course.
Buy, sell, or hold. Patrick Mahomes will account for more yards than Tom Brady on Sunday.
Well, let's just think about this. Who's got 2 deep threats? Patrick Mahomes has Tyreek Hill and Sammy Watkins. Travis Kelce is every bit as vertical as Gronk is. And I also think if you watch New England, something is becoming very clear. They're going to be more run-heavy this year, I think, than in previous years. James White's a tremendous running back / pass catcher, and Sony Michel has been a very encouraging rookie running back. So I think Patrick will account for more yards than Tom Brady on Sunday. Doesn't mean they'll win, but if you look at that offense, it is a home run, over-the-top, go-for-it fireworks show. New England's more efficient. I think they'll be more run-heavy, so buy.
Also, Patriots, they'll give up yards. They just stop you from giving up points. You can have the middle of the field.
Yeah.
Buy, sell, or hold. Drew Brees will win another Super Bowl before Aaron Rodgers.
By the way, Green Bay's 30-1 to win the Super Bowl. That's 11th best in the NFL. Vegas is not impressed with Green Bay. They're not. Offensive line, advantage Saints. Defensive line, slight advantage Saints. I think the underrated part of New Orleans, we know they have Kamara and now Ingram and Drew Brees. This is a really good offensive line. 2 years ago, we knew the Cowboys had the best offensive line in football. I think you can make the argument right now that New Orleans has got first or second best offensive line in football. So, John,
buy.
Yes, I think the next 2 years, New Orleans and the Rams in the NFC look like the most Super Bowl capable teams. If Philadelphia can get it together, that would be the third.
Buy, sell, or hold. Your 2 Super Bowl teams, the Steelers and Falcons, will miss the playoffs.
Okay, the Steelers have made the playoffs 4 straight years. Now, the division is better. Cleveland's a real team. Cincinnati's a real team. Baltimore's, I think, as good as anybody in the AFC, including New England. But it should be noted that Le'Veon Bell is going to play this year. And he's probably going to be a Pittsburgh Steeler, which will give them, along with Kansas City, the deepest arsenal of weaponry offensively in the conference. Also, let me mention this about the Steelers. I don't love their defense, but they do one thing really well. They get to the quarterback. And if you can figure out that, if you can get the quarterback pass rush down, which New England doesn't have and Pittsburgh does, generally you can solve the back end by and large. They still do a lot of things well. Big plays offensively. They get to the quarterback. They run the football. Steelers, John, sell. We'll make the playoffs.
Buy, sell, or hold. Travis Kelce is a better tight end than Rob Gronkowski.
He has more receptions, more touchdowns, more receiving yards, and more targets than Gronk. Gronk is simply not as fast as he has been in previous years, so this is the easiest one so far.
Buy.
Yeah, Travis Kelce this morning is a better tight end than Rob Gronkowski. Absolutely today, that is true.
Buy, sell, or hold. The Packers will not make the playoffs.
Okay, they're 0-2 on the road, been outscored by 22 points combined. They've got a coaching quarterback issue. And by the way, after Week 7's bye, have you looked at Green Bay's schedule? At the Rams, at the Patriots, at Seattle, at Minnesota. They still got to go to Chicago. They still have to go to Minnesota. Folks, this was the time to make hay for the Packers. This was the time, the first 6 weeks. This is when you got to play Buffalo at home and Chicago at home and Minnesota and Kirk Cousins and that new coordinator at home. John?
Bye.
I don't think the Packers are a playoff team this year. I just don't think they are. They still can't run the ball.
Last one, buy, sell, or hold. The Eagles will be the 4th Super Bowl champion in the last 7 years to miss the playoffs.
Okay, let's not live in the moment. 71% of Super Bowl winners, 71%, make the playoff the following year. Okay, Dallas, the Giants, and Washington are really limited teams at quarterback. Philadelphia is not. By the way, I still pick them to win the NFC East. I did before the season, and I'm considered to be a Philadelphia hater. I said they'd pull back, but they still have the best offensive-defensive line combination, arguably, in the entire National Football League. So, John,
Sell.
the Eagles will not miss the playoffs. Brian Cox, in about 40 minutes, Joel Klatt is going to argue with me. Jim Harbaugh, if you hate Jim Harbaugh, this could be the week. This could be the avalanche. Wisconsin and Michigan. This is it for Harbaugh. This is a huge weekend for him. That with Joel Klatt coming up next. Ever taken your car in for an oil change and the mechanic finds an issue and $493 later you're leaving Jiffy Lube or Whereabs? Listen, CarShield.com is extended vehicle protection. So when the warranty is done, and look around the road if you're driving right now, those cars aren't new. Mine's not new. Yours isn't new. 24/7 roadside assistance, a rental car while yours is being fixed, both for free. $2 billion paid out in claims. CarShield.com. By the way, you can pick your own mechanic to work on the car. You can take it to the dealership you brought it from. It's that easy. Save yourself potentially hundreds or thousands. Go to CarShield.com and the code is heard. Or just call 800-CAR-6100, 800-CAR-6100, and mention the code heard. 10% off both. A deductible may apply. Car's not new. Get it protected. CarShield.com, code HERD.
A once in 500 years.